And good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Because midday has just struck.
Yes.
We're counting down to Christmas, and this will be our last little cooking show with you before the actual festive season begins.
Yes.
So thank you very much, all of you who have joined us. We really appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments and the questions. Glad to know you're interested in what we're doing.
Yes, definitely.
And today, I'm allowed to tell you what we're doing. I wasn't allowed last week. And we are making spiced hot chocolate milk. We're making ginger muffins or gingerbread muffins. This would be in the form of a cake, but as we're only using the toasting oven, we're putting it into muffins. My mother would traditionally make a big square gingerbread cake for Christmas.
Right.
And my father would devour it like crazy. So I'm hoping that the recipe works well as muffins as well.
Yep.
So that's recipe number 1, recipe number 2. Then we also have something that's very seasonal for Germany, which is Gluewein, which I'll be making after the spiced chocolate milk, and also Gebrannte Mandeln, which we made the other day, and actually just yesterday.
Yep.
And we got everybody's approval. These are our raw almonds in from California, and they're coated with a vanilla cinnamon sugar. And you can make this in
Yummy.
Yeah, she's going to read them.
I can't put it back.
Can't put it back because that's a good excuse. Okay, very good. So you can make them in the Thermomix. There's a recipe on Cooking Do International. I've adapted it slightly. You can also make exactly the same thing using a frying pan. And Aisha's holding the treasure.
Carrie's using
Thomas
the
is
liquid
ghee.
gold. This is gold.
So this is ghee that a friend of mine has made, and we've used it in several recipes.
Organic butter, right?
I'm not sure that he used organic. It's New Zealand butter for sure, but I'm not sure that it's our organic butter. But anyway, it adds a delicious richness to the recipe.
Yep.
When I lived in Germany, the smell of the Gebrannte Mandeln would be on the air as you walked through the Christmas market, and you could also smell the Gluewein. So usually you would have a cone of the Gebrannte Mandeln and a glass of hot Gluewein, because in Germany, usually in the winters, it's very cold. So
one of the many ways to keep warm.
Exactly. And you'd have thick fur-lined boots on as well, because it really could get cold. I got frostbite one time. It went down to minus 32.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they were lambing, and we had to go out for the lambs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Carrie's just going to continue with the milk.
I will continue with the milk. That's 4 recipes: the spiced hot chocolate, the gingerbread muffins, the Gluewein, and the Gebrannte Mandel. Go.
So in the Thermomix, we have heated up milk, organic milk, 1 liter. We've put in this combination right here, which is our organic cinnamon. We've got organic cardamoms. We've got some cloves. And then also we're going to use this special cacao mixture.
Yes,
I would say.
This is the same company that produces all that wonderful bar chocolate, from 100% organic chocolate all the way through to white chocolate. And you can either buy the 100% cacao if you don't want to have any sugar at all, or you can use the hot chocolate mixture like I am going to use, because I've actually made it and I like it. So,
and of course, Carrie's being so sweet. This one is for me because I can't have the alcohol version.
That's right.
Obviously, we'll choose the one with sugar because it's for Aisha.
Yep. And while we're on the no alcohol, we've also got organic vanilla extract without alcohol. So for all our Muslim friends, please note that the vanilla, it's also possible to make it with glycerin rather than alcohol. And that's what our friend Angeline has done. So that's alcohol-free vanilla extract. I'm going to add 8 tablespoons just level tablespoons. I know I'm not going to be over generous of the chocolate into the spiced milk. So the milk has already been warming with
the
spices for about 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yes. And we've also put on top of this our organic Peruvian ginger.
Yes.
Yep, into the milk mixture. And as Carrie mentioned it, this is like a comforting drink for the cold Singapore
The cold,
winter
wintry
nights.
nights of Singapore. Not. But anyway.
If you put your aircon down,
there you go. There you go.
You'll have somewhat.
Any excuse to have hot chocolate, basically.
Yes. So while Carrie's brewing the milk, I'm just going to show you. In here, I've put 225 grams of our organic all-purpose flour, 75 grams of our organic brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of our beautiful organic cinnamon powder. This is it. And I've put 2 teaspoons of our organic ginger powder. All in here. This is all the dry ingredients. I'm going to give it a good mix. All right, just give it a good mix. And in the Thermomix, we had, I've melted the butter, which is 115 grams of butter, with our organic molasses, which was 2 tablespoons worth of our organic molasses. And also 1 tablespoon worth of our organic corn malt sweetener. Now, this is out of stock for now. We've managed to secure the last jar, but this is what we used.
And it's a substitute for the golden syrup that my mother used to use, because, of course, in the UK, it's usually Tate & Lyle's black treacle instead of organic molasses, and golden syrup, again, Tate & Lyle, that is used. So we've tried to make the sweeteners a little bit more healthy.
And also we've added egg in there.
Yep. And
right?
Buttermilk. Right?
And buttermilk, yes. Oops, sorry. This is how it looks like. And then I'm just going to now mix the wet with the dry.
Awesome.
And then after that, I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of our chopped organic walnuts.
Those need to go in first, as does that.
Yep. Okay. And then
yep.
This one, I think I'll let Carrie talk about it.
Okay. This is, again, a very British thing. It's something that you see around Christmas time, and I grabbed this one from Marks and Spencer's, and it's stem ginger in syrup. So that's sugar syrup, and it's a delicious treat. And my only excuse is that it is still ginger, and ginger, of course, is packed full of the anti-inflammatories. But around Christmas time is usually the time when there are dark days. Hello, Lydia. Thank you very much for joining us. That's fantastic. Good to see you online. So in the UK and, of course, in Germany, there are dark, cold days, and they usually have spices and sweet treats just to cheer themselves up.
So I've mixed the ginger, the candied ginger, and the walnuts in there, right? Just so that all of it is coated nicely. So when we put the wet ingredients in,
it doesn't sink to the bottom.
It doesn't sink to the bottom. That's right. That's a trick, right?
Yeah.
And then now the wet ingredient goes.
And don't worry that it's very liquid. That's just how it is.
Carrie actually made the buttermilk just minutes before.
Yes. Faith very sweetly asked me if there was anything I needed apart from milk, and I forgot to say buttermilk. So I very quickly remembered that if you add lemon juice to milk, you can make buttermilk. So we took one of the big cups here, which I think is 250 milliliters. And we took 1 tablespoonful of the organic lemon juice and topped the rest of it up with the organic milk. And then I had enough buttermilk for Aisha to use in the recipe. So you have to be able to think on your feet, right?
Yep. And of course, Carrie have the knowledge and the know-how, so it was easy. So I'm just gonna fold this in gently. Make sure that everything's incorporated.
Was that the one, the size that you like? For?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll stick that back at the front there.
Joanne says thank you.
Oh, no worries, Joanne. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thanks for joining us. That's lovely. Okay.
So,
And
sorry.
yeah, go
As you
ahead.
can see, just now the wet ingredient was the wet ingredient was really
Runny,
watery.
yep.
But now when you mix it in, it's not anymore. It's perfect
It's a
consistency.
reasonable mixture again.
Yep.
For our muffins, or as Mum used to make, a big cake.
A big cake.
In fact, it would be double the quantities that we would be using for a bigger cake.
Yep. So as I finish with this and start putting it in the cup, Carrie's going to continue.
Yep.
With the clementines. We're talking about our clementines again today.
Yes. These, remember, are new clementines in from Spain. They're coming in with the leaves, so they look very cute. And they are part of the recipe for the Gluewein. I'm going to be using an organic Tempranillo from Spain. It was quite popular when I was allowed out to sample it in Tanglin Mall and places like that. We're going to be using that.
Sure.
Again, with a very nice spice mixture.
Want to talk about organic wine a little bit?
Oh, I'd love to talk about organic wine. What would you like to know?
Why organic wine?
Oh, gosh. The biggest problem with grapes, oh, there you go, there's a nice noise, is they're heavily sprayed unless they're grown organically. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Merry Christmas to you as well, and your family. Very good. So unless you're growing your grapes organically, they are horribly contaminated. And I have to share with you that continues on to raisins. So if you're giving your children raisins for their lunchbox, please make sure they're organic, because EWG, that's the Environmental Working Group over in America, has now flagged that the raisins are horribly contaminated with pesticide residues.
Because from the grapes they were growing, obviously, right?
And if you just think about it logically, the most luscious fruit are the fruit that we compete with. So we compete with the birds, we compete with the insects.
Yep.
And our method, unfortunately, rather than using a scarecrow or other more clever ideas, is to poison the grapes, right? So we poison the grapes so that the insects drop off, and then we wonder why we get sick. Sorry. I was 16 when I kind of looked at the world and thought, gosh, we're polluting it. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to the Christmas spirit. So this is a Tempranillo from the La Mancha region, the central Spanish region, which is very dry. And where it's dry, interestingly, they don't have to spray so much anyway, so it's easier for them to grow grapes organically. Now, that's the same as the bottom of the Rhone Valley in south of France, because the Mistral blows up there from Africa, and that also makes it unnecessary for them to spray so much in the way of pesticides. So for anybody that's interested in growing organic grapes, then that is a regional plus. So that's the south of France, the area around the Rhone Valley, and then the La Mancha region in Spain, where it's also very dry. And of course, we have our friends over in Margaret River, Settlers Ridge, who grow everything organically and always have done. So there are, of course, our Settlers Ridge wines that you can buy for Christmas. There's the Tempranillo, there's still some left. And also there's the Monello, which is the wine that Boss brought back from his trip to Italy, from the Bologna region, where they have basically reclaimed vineyards around Bologna and are now growing grapes organically again. Oh, you look
So,
as if you're ready to go
yeah,
in.
I'm gonna pop this in.
Wonderful. I will set the timer.
Yes, ma'am. 30 minutes it is.
30 minutes and we'll watch it, yeah?
And in the oven for 200.
200 degrees in our toasting oven. You may need to make an adjustments according to your oven.
Yes.
If you're using a fan, of course, you don't need such a high temperature. Things will be done much faster. Anyway, I guess I should check the wine to see if it's all right before I start cooking with it, right? Isn't that correct? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Exactly why I was checking the almonds, right? Before I put it back. We need to.
Carrie checking the wine.
Yeah, I'm a good wine server. You have to check whether it's cooked or not. Come on. That smells okay. Yep, tastes okay. Perfect timing.
And that's the milk.
That's the milk. So we'll just strain the milk because we've got the whole spices in there.
Yep.
We've got cardamom, cloves, and cinnamon, and the fresh ginger in there. There we go.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Again, we wish we could let you smell everything, right?
Okay.
Don't smile nicely, Aisha.
It's down. Oh, hi. Yeah, truly, dear. She is truly. She makes me taste everything as well before we use the ingredients.
Nothing with alcohol, dear. Come on.
I mean, like, yeah. I said ingredients.
Well, I wasn't sure what you meant there. I'm not trying
Like,
to.
try this sweetener. Try this one. Try this one. What do you think? I'm like, okay.
Well, we have to get the best for our customers, right? We have to have the best combination of everything.
Now that one I can taste.
You can.
For sure.
No nasties. And no hidden alcohol. There we go.
What is that again?
So this is the
Spiced
spiced milk.
chocolate milk
Spiced chocolate milk.
with organic cacao mixture.
Organic milk and wonderful organic spices. Faith? Hot, huh?
We were going to garnish it.
Yep, we were. Gorgeous. Okay, photogenic. Please take a picture.
Show the other one.
Oop. It fell in.
Yep. Fell in. It's not tall enough.
Not long enough, like me.
Ta-da.
Lovely. All right.
You see the comment?
Yep, Lydia.
Oh, thank you. Yes, well, I have to taste everything before I serve to my guests for sure. Definitely, definitely. Very, very important.
Let me have a taste of this one.
How is it?
Ooh. Ooh. Wow.
Enough spice?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
good. Too much spice? Too much?
No,
Okay, good.
because I can still taste the chocolate note in there
Okay, good.
and the milk,
So
the creamy of the milk.
balance, is it?
Definitely.
Good.
But you can definitely taste the cardamom.
I hope so. That's my favorite.
Yes, she put in a lot. She
Not that
actually
many.
bashes them before she put it in. And of course, the taste of our wonderful organic cinnamon is there. She's amazing.
Yes, the cinnamon is very good because, of course, it's the true cinnamon.
I wish you could see the face reaction when she had it. It was like, woo! And this is the chocolate milk, not even the liquor yet.
Oh.
I'm going to video you your expression when you have the spice liquor. So basically, this is the first two recipes. Just going to clean this up. And then I'm going to put our chocolate milk with our almonds right there. Yep,
Yes, that's the combination to
Mhm.
try the almonds with the hot chocolate.
that's right. That's right.
Did we say how to make the almonds?
I have the recipe. We're not going to show, but I have the recipe. This is how you make it. We use our raw almonds, of course. We use our organic raw almonds, right? And then we use our organic brown sugar, the organic grass-fed ghee that was homemade. We use our true cinnamon powder again. Now, I must say this cinnamon powder that we have is absolutely amazing. We use it in cooking. We use it in our drinks. We use it in our desserts. It's really, really amazing.
A little bit in mutton curry too, right?
Yes, as I say, in our cooking. And filtered water and the non-alcoholic vanilla extract.
Yes.
And then Carrie did this. She added the ghee to the almond and brown sugar in the Thermomix.
And basically heated the ghee
Uh-huh.
and cooked it with the sugar and the spices and the almonds.
Right.
Okay. Then added in the water and the vanilla extract.
So
Okay.
the wet ingredients go in later, basically.
Seems to be my theme all along, doesn't it? Yeah. So and then afterwards, I popped it onto a baking tray on some baking paper and popped it in the oven then for 10 minutes
Uh-huh.
so that it kind of crisped up. And
Yeah.
I think you'll agree they're quite nice and crunchy now, right?
They are actually. And I think the cooking the ghee and the almond together in the Thermomix help. The almond absorbs the wonderfulness of the ghee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, actually they are good. That's my
They are,
first
right?
one today. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wish you could taste these, guys. This is fantastic.
Yep. This is
Yep.
the first two, definitely.
Yep.
And then the third one
Yep.
is the muffin.
I'm just going to pour the wine in. Yeah.
Yep. So that's the fourth one. That's the only thing I won't be able to taste today. Everything else I can.
Lydia says cheese to this treat to give up for center.
Ah,
Of regular milk and cookies.
maybe Santa will leave you more gifts this time because it's organic and it's so good.
And it's not overly processed.
Yes.
No.
Nothing is overly processed.
That's the whole idea,
Yeah.
to reduce the amount of processed food. Okay, so here we have the other ingredients that are going to go into the Gluewein. So we've got lemon peel, which I've done my usual trick on with our organic lemons. Is that better? It's a bit bright. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, there's the lemon peel. Just very, very thin. That gives it a wonderful fragrance. Then we've got star anise. I haven't been able to find that organic, so apologies for that. Organic cardamom, my favorite. I didn't smash them this time. I smashed them for the milk chocolate. And organic cloves with our true cinnamon. So I'm going to pop that in with the wine.
And you can easily do all of that in the Thermomix, right? And
Yep.
leave it on.
Yep. Well, that's the wonderful thing. You just pop it in, right?
Yep.
And walk away and do something else. Oh.
And you're gonna give it. It's not the blending. It's just the
It's
stirring.
I'm heating and it's just gently stirring. There we go. Very good. Okay. So what I'm going to do this time, which is slightly different.
I'm going to help you wash this.
Oh, thank you very much. Is I'm going to wait to put my juices in. So I'm going to be adding clementines in the form of juice and clementine slices, and I'm going to use this half a lemon from our making of our buttermilk. I like everything to be used if at all possible. And as the citrus harvest has just come in, then I really, really want to use as much as possible because it contains so many beneficial nutrients. Oh, you've got a thermi too, Lydia. Fantastic. A lot of our recipes actually do use the Thermomix. There are a lot of organic vegetable soups that I do. I used to do going out for sampling, but that we have recipes for. So I can share those for you. If you can't find them online at zenxin.com.sg, just ping me, just WhatsApp me, and I will then share the recipes because I have a soft copy of them all. Yeah, very good. Okay, so Aisha's made that up now, and it's all clean.
Yep.
And I'm just going to put it on for about 15 minutes. And I'm going to put it just under 100. And take the MC out because we've had one or two overflows recently. She's laughing at me. We had milk boiling over earlier today. Very good. Okay. And then I've got a very nice lemon squeezer or citrus squeezer here. And I'm just going to collect the juice, I think.
How would you like that?
What's that? What's that? Oh, wow. Okay, well, we have organic wine. I'm not sure about the organic beer, but I'm sure we can source some. We'll have to find out about that. We used to have some German beer here because, of course, it's brewed by the Reinheitsgebot, which means only 4 ingredients are allowed. So that's a reasonable way of doing things because if you look at your food ingredients, usually the more ingredients there are, the more processed your food is, and that's something you want to avoid. Okay, my Thermomix is ejecting to the cinnamon. I'll just give this a rinse because I'll put the juice into here, okay?
Not a problem.
Thank you.
As I was plucking the stem and the leaves of the clementine, the smell was amazing. It just permeates through.
Mm.
And I'm sure it's gonna add a beautiful note of citrus to the drink that you're gonna make.
Absolutely.
On top of our organic lemon. Hi.
Hi there. Nice of you to join us. We're just going to add some half a cup of sugar. No, sorry, a third of a cup of brown sugar. Is that the third? Yes, that's the third. Awesome.
Brown sugar.
Still have a little bit of brown sugar left?
Yep. Thank you for joining us. Well, this is our last Christmas edition. And we're excited we brought you 4 different recipes to close up our Christmas edition.
A little bit for everybody, we hope. And then we're going to take a short break. And after New Year, we will be back with some Chinese New Year recipes.
Yeah.
And then some recipes for Ramadan, right?
Yes.
So we've been exploring all kinds of things.
Brainstorming.
Yes.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure. It's well done up.
Yes. So we hope that you can make full use of the recipes that we've shared for Christmas and enjoy the Christmas holidays with your family. And then leave you with love and come back in January.
Fighting fit, right?
Well, hopefully. Or at least full with love as well. Because we've given ourselves the time.
Yeah. Just need a little break. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in to the Gluewein. There we go.
If you're wondering what kind of brown sugar that we use, this is the one that we use.
And I'm going to reserve 2 of my clementines for slicing and garnishing. Which 2 are the most beautiful, I wonder? Maybe that one? Or maybe that one. Okay.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Well, always, right? And then I'm just going to juice the others. Yeah, it's very interesting to me what an exciting time Christmas was when I was a kid. And I guess it's partly because I was born after the war, and the generation of my parents, of course, they had suffered the deprivations. No bananas, no citrus fruit. They only basically could have what they could grow in their own
How
garden.
many do you want?
6, it says here.
This way, right?
So that's 1. Yes, please. I'll go with 4, if you like. If you would rather have it.
I can't have it, but whatever.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Well, maybe I should leave some clementines for you to eat as is, as it were. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
So that's like 1.
That's
2,
good. That's
yeah,
good.
4.
That's
That's
fine.
4.
Yeah. We'll save some for Aisha. So
I
this is,
actually really, really love the juice.
yes.
And Carrie has this amazing concoction right here. This machine right here.
Yeah. This is a nice German machine. Something again that I picked up when I was in Germany. How easy it is to juice citrus.
Yep.
If you have one of these, rather than squeezing it by hand like Jamie Oliver does.
With his little.
I mean, he's got big, strong
Wooden
hands,
thingy.
but if you're doing a lot, and I used to do it for my family, then it's much easier to have one of these. Very good.
And it's easy to clean as well.
Oh, yes. Yes. See, Aisha's got this on her present list for Christmas.
Oh, yes. I think my list for Christmas is getting longer and longer.
Usually about $30 to $40, depending on the quality of one you get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah. Not much, really.
Did you
Right.
put the whole bottle of?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm cheering up my friends.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
I just.
I either put the whole bottle in and spice the whole thing, or I put half the bottle in, and usually it will get wasted because people won't drink it. So if I make it spiced, then everybody will drink it, I hope. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. Right?
So that clementine juice is ready
Yes.
together with the
half a lemon juice.
Yep. Yep. And all this is our organic produce. As you can see, we've got our organic clementine right there.
And this should go all the way through to Chinese New Year. So we start with clementines in the stocking for Christmas, and then we go on all the way through.
So the juice goes in first.
Okay.
And the reason why you kept this to last is because Carrie was mentioning that we want to keep the vitamins in for as long as we can.
She's my best student, honestly. I have to squeeze her some clementines for that, for remembering that. That's very, very good. It's so nice to have Aisha around because I can discuss things with her, and she will think about it, and she will have, she's got her experience, and it's just so much nicer than doing everything by myself.
And of course, we learn from each other a lot. I mean, I
We
learned
do.
definitely a lot from
Oh,
you.
I learned from you. Look at August. Look what you did for August. My, that was amazing.
So, I mean, that's the beauty of cross culture and being open.
Yep. This is what's so wonderful for Singapore about me, for me, because there is a mixed community, and there's also an international community which is pretty tolerant as well.
Yep.
And Aisha works at one of the international schools, as did I. And I always remember being out in the playground in the ISS, that's very close to Orchard Road.
Yep.
And this beautiful Ethiopian boy came up and he just flung his arm around his Norwegian friend.
Oh.
So, it was just extreme opposites.
Yep.
This white blonde Norwegian and this dark Ethiopian, and they loved each other. And so they should.
So should the world.
Yes.
That's a lesson right there.
Yes.
Children
Yes.
don't see colors, they don't see race, they don't see anything else except let's play. Let's have fun. Let's do good together.
Yep. Absolutely.
And mischief.
And mischievous. There you go, my love.
Like we too, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
We come up with quite a bit of mischief.
We do.
sometimes.
We do. There you go. There's yours. There's your reward, okay?
That's my non-alcoholic organic Clementine juice, full of vitamin C,
Absolutely.
which I absolutely need right now.
And the pectin, of course, for your...
Can I have the thingies as well?
Yes, if you want to scoop that out, beware there are some seeds in there, yeah?
Would they grow in my tummy?
Probably not. The
Okay.
acid will kill them. Although as you age, apparently you have less and less hydrochloric acid. So this is where ginger comes in. This is why it's so useful to have ginger in your diet, because it really does help.
Yep.
With digestion.
Yes.
I had an aunt, my mother's sister, whose favorite thing really was chocolate ginger, and it was dark chocolate ginger. And every Christmas, we would go shopping for Christmas presents, and we would have to remember to get Auntie Dot, because her name was Dorothy, so she was Auntie Dot, chocolate ginger. And I have to say, she lived with my grandmother for a very, very long time, and ginger and garlic were very much part of the regime.
Mm-hmm.
And the grandmother, who sent me to uni with the garlic press, and the aunt who ate the ginger, they both lived to be over 90. So ginger and garlic, guys.
Yes, yes. I mean, ginger and garlic is part of the trinity of Asian cooking, irregardless Chinese,
Yep,
Malay, Indian.
Yep.
Definitely beneficial.
And I love citrus fruits. I'm so glad these citrus fruits are in from Spain. This is just fantastic. Okay. So I'm just going to slice those so we've got them for garnishing. The Gluewein. Oh, yes. It's beginning to smell very nice. And I will just add in the juice at the end to keep as much of the vitamin C available.
Yep.
For those who are going to imbibe.
In English.
It's basically spiced alcohol.
Spiced wine.
Yep.
It's just wine and spices, Gluewein.
With a bit of citrus.
Yeah. So
Ooh, that's so good.
if you know sangria, that's another similar kind of drink. But the spices, again, are something that really are strongly associated with Christmas.
This one's dead. He died it.
Oh, has it run out of battery?
Still got it here?
I mean, the screen's gone.
Really?
Yep.
But I can still see.
That looks so pretty.
Just decide to restart.
Smells good too, right?
Oh, yes.
Let me see if I can get the last bit without a piece of finger.
Ooh,
There we go.
you're skilled. You got this.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing such a brilliant job, but never mind. There we go. Okay.
Mm.
So that's our garnish.
So good. What kind of glasses do you want, ma'am, for your...
I think we'll just have the small ones again.
Okay.
And we do need to work to the end of the day, right?
Kind of.
Well, I do. Very good. Okay, we're back. We can see ourselves again. That's awesome.
So
Okay, so about 1.5 minutes to Gluewein and
how many?
5 minutes to muffins.
Okay, I'm gonna transfer this here.
Join us. Come take a look.
Hi, Vina.
Oh, Vina, nice of you to join us too.
I love to see when you say to all. I feel included.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Very good.
So I'll put this away so that you can pour it.
That's lovely. What date is it again? 29th? Yeah. Yeah.
How are you,
Awesome.
Vina? Haven't heard from you for a while. I hope everything's going well for you.
It's the last time we say Merry Christmas to them live before the actual Christmas.
I know it's a bit early yet, but happy holidays.
I don't think it's early. Singapore starts putting up Christmas decorations at the end of October. I think we're relatively late, don't you? Anyway, it's the 18th of December. And our last live next week, as far as I'm concerned, is Christmas week.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, there's the Gluewein. Very good. So we're taking a break for Christmas Day, for New Year's Day. And we will be back with you on the 8th of January.
Oh.
So we'll be starting off our Chinese New Year dishes on the 8th of January. And we'll probably go all the way through, if we can make it, till Chinese New Year. And I'm not allowed to tell you what we're doing. But on the 29th of January, which actually was my dad's birthday, we have a farmer's market, which is a very special event. And we're going to stage it here, right, Faith?
Yes.
In our shop. And we're going to have all kinds of special things happening. So do block that date on your diary. That's the 29th of January. You're going to invite who?
I invite only.
Oh,
by
yes, it's,
invite only.
Oh, okay. So how do they get invited?
Well,
She's laughing, but yeah, it's true. How do you get
if
invited?
you know me, I will invite you.
Hiya. Okay, well, in that case, you better start pinging us on the WhatsApp.
Reserve your slot.
I mean, we know Vina for sure,
Yes.
Joanne.
and Joanne,
And Joanne
for sure.
and Lydia.
Supporters.
Yes.
Yep.
Karina
Yep.
also.
Yep. So yes, there is a WhatsApp button on ZENXIN.com.sg down in the bottom left-hand corner. If you're interested in that farmer's market and you want to visit, I think there will be a limited number of people that will be allowed in the shop at one time. Yes, because we still have to do the safe distancing. So do ping us and let us know you're interested, and then we'll do our best. Yeah.
Vina said, "I'm fine, thank you so much. You guys too, happy weekend." Isn't she sweet? Vina,
Yes,
you're so
very
sweet.
Very sweet. Okay, so here we go. We now have the.
I'm just gonna come over here.
She's going to go away from the alcohol.
No, because I want to be able to get the muffins.
Oh,
I
okay.
have 1 minute and 50 seconds more to go.
Okay, very good. So I'm just going to
Many parts of Singapore is
strain.
selling Chinese New Year goodies already. Yes, I'm playing Chinese New Year song.
Christmas time over.
I know, Vina. You know, Singapore is always ahead. We always want to try to be ahead of everything and anything. So in goes the
citrus.
citrus.
And actually, I should probably pop it back on for a quick stir, right?
Okay. A little whiz.
Where did my lid go? I'll just borrow that one for now. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a quick mix on 3. There we go.
You want to be invited, Joanne? Well, Faith is here. She's in charge of the invites, and she said yes, Joanne, and we definitely have you in our list. You've been good, so Santa's gonna invite you.
Santa's invite, is it? Okay, so that's the spiced Gluewein with the citrus juice. And I'm just straining out the big bits of the spices. There we go. The wonderful smell.
I can smell.
Brings back lots of memories. Are you allowed to smell? I'm not sure, huh?
I love the smell. I need to breathe, you know. Okay. I'm gonna get my trusty toothpick.
Oh,
to
yes.
Make sure that
I missed. There we go. That's life. Okay, that should be muffins.
Yep.
And then I think we're nearly done.
Just gonna let it go for 30 more seconds.
Why is that?
Because I opened the door before it rings.
Oh no, I turned it. It pinged already.
This one? This one? Move. Ah,
The muffin.
okay.
The muffin's pinged already.
Yeah.
I turned it on again. Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. It looks good.
Yeah. Very good.
Ooh, nice and clean.
Excellent. Come and show.
Hot, hot, hot. Coming, coming, coming. Hot, hot, hot.
Oh, you need a
Ta-da!
mat underneath, right? Here you go, love.
Thank you.
And then you can have the.
Yeah, I'm just gonna display that.
There.
It is looking so good. Look. Oh my goodness.
Pretty.
Very pretty. So I'm gonna.
Just repeat what you said again.
So this is the gingerbread muffin. Carrie's traditional Christmas
Kerry's
recipe.
mother's recipes adapted.
using our beautiful organic ingredients, of
Oh
course.
yes, Mum would have approved for sure.
Because we want to enjoy life and still be healthy.
Yes.
Oh, look at how pretty. Oh, the purple is very pretty.
Good.
Ouch. I know, right, Joanne? It looks so good. I wish you could smell it, Joanne. It smells amazing too. And it's so easy to do, especially if you have the Thermomix, wet ingredients in there, dry ingredients in a bowl, mix them all up. That's it.
Yep. You want to pop that back?
Yeah.
There you go. Lovely job. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Okay.
And if you're wondering, Joanne, where we get the candied ginger,
Pots and Spencers.
this is it. I'm going to try and get Boss to produce our own.
Organic stem ginger, I think, might be a bit difficult.
The red of the wine, you mean, Joanne? Ah, okay. I'm gonna bring it closer. It's purpley, like deep purple, like super rich purple. Okay. It's hot, Carrie.
I know.
Carrie, it's hot.
Carrie's impatience is real.
Now, Carrie, do not allow me to do my little snow sprinkle today.
No, it's too much sugar.
So, yeah, it's gonna be brown.
Right. But we were thinking, if you put a little bit of mascarpone on the top,
Yes.
and maybe a little bit of more of the stem ginger, that would be absolutely amazing. So that's what we were thinking.
Yeah. Or like if you have a Christmassy fruit, like a raspberry
Yep.
or something,
Yep.
you can put a dollop of mascarpone cheese and then put that fruit on top, like for decoration. That would be perfect.
Are we good?
Oh yeah, I know, Joanne. Because Carrie saw how high I get from all the sugar last week. I don't even need alcohol. I don't even need alcohol, and I was so high with sugar. And Carrie's like, "You're not putting sugar on the cake today." I'm like, okay, I won't. I'll be good.
But she's so disappointed. You
I
can
was.
hear, right?
I was.
Okay, guys. So there you go.
We need to open up this cake and show them.
Oh, okay. She wants to taste it. I'll translate for you. Huh?
Oops.
We're just checking to see if it's really cooked inside.
Yeah.
So you see, this is why
I would just break it open with my fingers.
I want to be proper. Oh
Okay,
my
okay.
gosh. See, because I'm being accused of wanting to eat it. So I want to be proper now. So have a closer look. Okay, I'm just going to break it open for you.
Oh my! Look at that.
So this is how it looks on the inside.
Look, you can see the heat coming off. So
Yeah.
you know Kerry was really impatient.
And also you can see that the candied ginger as well as the walnuts are all like distributed evenly. Nothing's, not everything's
Sunk to
at the bottom.
Yeah.
So that's the trick.
Let's try this camera. Try this.
You want to try that camera? Okay.
Connection's not that good.
Oh, that's
See
good.
how
Yeah.
it's all over? Okay. Now I'm going to eat it. Okay?
There's
Now-
no stopping her.
Now I'm going to eat it.
Oh, are we good?
Vina's asking for the recipe. Can you send it to her later, Carrie?
Yes, I can, but I have to check that it tastes good first.
It's very gingerbread. It's very ginger.
It's yummy, right? Yeah. Okay. Success. Thank you, Mum.
And you know what? It is actually sweet enough. It
Thank
is
you.
actually sweet enough. Just the right amount of sweetness, because I think I should listen, right? I mean, this candied ginger is absolutely sweet, super sweet. And then we put 75 grams of our organic brown sugar.
It's not refined white sugar.
It's not refined,
Yeah.
but it's still sugar.
And then we've got the molasses and the
the corn malt.
the corn malt sweetener.
Yes.
So I think that was enough sweetness.
Yep.
But I would still like to have some
She
decoration
wants a
at
snow.
the top. But yeah, mascarpone cheese, I would say. Definitely.
And you can still put a little bit of stemmed ginger on the top.
Yep.
Or you could pop fresh fruit. We've
fruits.
got beautiful cherries in. We've got raspberries
Oh, the
in.
raspberries is so
We've got white peaches
so
in.
good.
We've got nectarines in.
Do you want to see the raspberries? I want to go show
Okay,
you.
sure. No,
I'm so excited with the
Boss has really brought in a nice lot of fruit for Christmas. And for
It
those
feels
of you,
so Christmassy.
Yeah.
These raspberries are like super Christmassy. Look. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So plump.
and we also have something very special for those of you who watched last week. We had to grab non-organic cranberries and wash them with our Almawian fruit and vegetable wash. But look what Boss has done for this week. We have organic cranberries in time for Christmas. Not many, so grab them while you can.
And if you want to do last week's muffin,
Which was orange. That was the Valencia orange juice with the cranberries, both the
dry,
sweetened cranberries and the sour cranberries, which is a wonderful balance. I
was.
love that.
yes.
And Thomas loved it too. So
Oh. I'm sure Thomas loved it because of the snow on the top.
I don't think so. Anyway, organic cranberries. Many thanks to Boss.
And raspberries.
And raspberries, yes. And
cherries. We've
and
got cherries.
white peaches. I mean, really, ZENXIN.com.sg. Go online. talk to me if you don't see them, and I'll check the stock to see what's there. And of course, we have blueberries all the time, so you can certainly prop with them. You want me to taste?
Yes,
the
I want.
Okay.
I want the viewers to enjoy
Okay.
watching you.
Here we go. Smells good. Oh my goodness. That brings back memories. This is the drink that we would drink
Okay, now I want
coming down off the snowfields after skiing.
I want Faith to try, and I'm gonna record.
It's absolutely
her reaction.
amazing.
Wait.
Wait.
I want to
Okay,
record her
you get in front
reaction.
of her then.
It's yummy.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's yummy. Quite sure. You're so funny.
Okay.
I was not expecting this taste.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what were you expecting?
Guys, watch this. Watch this.
Please don't show me on iPad.
Watch this. Wait, let me try again.
No, it's fine. Anyway, the Gluewein recipe, as far as I'm concerned, is authentic. And I wish you all the best of health. Do what you can to avoid this terrible lurg. Keep up with the citrus fruit. That will
Yes.
help. Keep up with the garlic. That will help. Keep up with the ginger. Everything you can do to keep your immune system well fed and balanced. And that does involve no fast food, no fried food, and as little sugar as possible. She's making a face at me now.
Nina says, ask about cherries. Oh, we do have cherries.
Oh yes, I'll show you.
Yes, we'll show you the cherries, and I've eaten them already. They're good. Whenever there's something good, I usually manage to check it out.
I'm gonna get some myself. I'm gonna get the raspberries and the cherries myself as well, because these are two of my favorite berries.
And they're good.
I'll show you the back. Look at that.
Look at that. Beautiful, ripe, shiny cherries.
And organic, you know what
Yep.
I mean? You don't
In-
have to
in
worry.
from Australia.
Yeah.
They're very lucky. And where are the raspberries from the US, apparently?
Yes.
Yeah. And the blueberries I saw were from New Zealand.
Oh, this time around?
Yes.
Oh,
Because
wow.
we've had them from Poland, we've
Yes.
had them from Argentina.
Yes.
Now they're from New Zealand. We're so lucky here in Singapore. Boss manages to get things in from all over the world. Wherever there's a reasonable deal, then he will do his best to ship it in.
And
first.
don't forget our Clementine. I think this is, because it's in season,
Yes,
it tastes amazing. It's so sweet.
it does.
You can
indeed.
eat it like
Yes. Yeah.
If you juice it like what I had just now, it's amazing, right?
Mm.
It's the best, most direct vitamin C
Mhm.
you'll ever get, and it's amazingly fresh.
There you go. So, all the best to everybody. Ping us for any information that you would like. We'll do our best with recipes. We have a recipe for almost everything between us, I think, don't we?
Thank you, Joanne. Yes.
Nina will place orders later.
Obviously, Carrie and I love celebrations of all kinds.
We do.
We did the Pavali one. We did an
We did.
Indian one.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. We did the ladu, the cardamom
Yeah.
ladu with ghee. Yep.
We
Almond flour.
we
yeah.
did. We are doing Christmas now. We're gonna do Chinese New Year. We're gonna do.
We did Korean birthday.
Yep.
We did Japanese birthday. We did Malay birthday.
Yep.
Yes.
We
Let's-
just love celebrations.
Let's celebrate life. For as long as we live, let's celebrate life.
Yep.
Take care, everyone. Happy Christmas.
See
Bye.
you in the farmer's market.
See you in the farmer's market. 29th of January. Hopefully
Wait
see
for
you
your
online
invites.
before then on the 8th of January.
Wait for your invites.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take
Be
care.
nice to Faith.
Yeah.
She's the centerina.
Ping Faith for an invite.
Stay safe, everyone.
Bye-bye now. Bye.